So I'm watching some football. It's November 1st, 2020, and I'm watching the Chargers and the Broncos. And I see this player just come out of nowhere and knock his own player out. It was the weirdest thing. He's like, I mean, he was like 10 yards away. The other guy's already tackling the wide receiver for the Chargers. And this Broncos guy just runs up, lowers his head like a battering ram, and he misses the wide receiver and knocks his own teammate out. Now, that was just a couple of minutes ago. So that same guy does the same thing to another player. This time he finally got the team right. So I guess I'll give him, I guess he can be proud of himself. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, right? If I'm going to knock somebody out, and then I knock out somebody from my team and their team, well, that's 500. That's good, right? So anyway, look at his reaction. It's just so despicable. And I'm going to show the play and talk about it a little bit afterwards.
Squeezing it. Shut down the run.
On 2nd and 14, they'll give it to Pope, and Pope finds a little bit of running room, and what a hit!
That's Kareem Jackson again.
Yeah! Kareem Jackson, who just knocked his own man out of the game a short while ago, now with a big hit on Troymaine Pope. Yeah! Tough guy!
Yeah! Kareem Jackson is a down.
So, all right. So many things here. First of all, this isn't tackle football. This is assassin football. And the NFL should just stop all your research on making helmets safer. The safer you make the helmets, the more aggressive the players become. Because as long as they're the one leading the way, they're not going to get hurt because you make the helmets so good. Put in cardboard helmets. See what they do then. See if they launch themselves against other players with cardboard helmets on. Let's just see. But the thing about what this guy does, you could completely clean up the game overnight. No fists when you tackle somebody, because that's the first signal that you're launching somebody. Arms down, arms are down, fists like this, and then you're leading allegedly with the shoulder, but you're really leading with the helmet. And as the announcer said earlier, you got to face up when you tackle somebody. That's it. It's that simple. The moment you launch yourself and lower your alleged shoulder so you can lead with the helmet, you're basically a battering ram at that point. And your mission is to hurt the other player, not tackle the other player. It's to knock them out, injure them, get them out of the game. And for all you NFL social justice warriors, what kind of example is this? Really? You kneel before a game, and then during the game, you literally knock your own teammate out, then knock out somebody from the other team and go around going, yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, and by the way, pay us our millions too. But we're the righteous people, because during the sidelines, we'll hurt each other, but we get millions, and now we're going to kneel so that way we can feel good about ourselves. It's just the nuttiest thing. This is backwards. This is backwards. We're not going forwards with football. This stuff was supposed to be reduced. Injuries are supposed to be reduced. They're supposed to come up with all these rules and regulations to reduce injuries. And I see the opposite happening. I see it in NCAA as well. Let's just play a little bit more.
Downhill player. I've always liked watching him play, Greg. He's a former corner that moved to the safety position, and he just comes in and
look at that guy take the ball
right under the chin with the shoulder pad.
This is at real speed. Watch this.
Tough guy. Tough guy. He's a tough guy, right? Right? He's got a weapon on his head. He's got a weapon on his head. Go ahead. Try it like that, dude. Come on, tough guy. Hit people like that without a helmet. Let's see how many times you can do it. I mean, this is... And the thing is, I know a lot of people actually enjoy this. I don't even know if it's a lot of people. Some people watch football because they actually enjoy the hits. But, you know, I think the idea of injuring other people so that they are knocked out or injured, or the injury comes back later in their life when it just does. I think this is nuts. I don't understand this. This isn't. I mean, there's a lot of amazing plays in football, a lot of acrobatic plays, and then you've got these chowderheads going around battering people with their helmets, and the NFL's not doing anything about it. You gonna fine this guy or not? He knocked out 2 people within 2 or 3 minutes of the game. He knocked out his own player.